Good afternoon and Merry Christmas to you. I am Spike Nesmith, the Doctor of Rock, and I welcome you into the cavernous FBY on-air studio. The tinsel is up, the decorations are arranged, and I'm just about to debut our new Christmas tree that I got off a guy called Dodgy Dave, who was selling them off the back of a freight truck that was supposed to be shipping Preparation H single-use wipes. Now, our decorations are charming. I'm not 100% sure of why they say Noel everywhere. I mean, of all the Noels I know, Noel Richardson is our top engineer at the company, but why are we celebrating him? It's not his birthday. Well, it's not that he's not a nice guy, but still, you know. Anyway, I'm just fluffing the tree so it looks authentic to get it ready for the grand switching on of our brand new lights, and then we're all set for a proper FBY Christmas. Oh, we're also making sure that we plug plenty of Christmas music in for that proper, fantastic, festive feeling. So Merry Christmas from 93.5 The FBY, and please, let's rock. Welcome back, you FBY reprobates. It's your Doctor of Rock here, and I'm doing some decorating for the holidays. Okay, so I've got the new tree up, and the branches are all fluffed out, and I've strung these new interactive lights that I got for cheap on eBay around it, and I am ready to plug in. But let me just read the instructions one more time to make sure I haven't missed anything. How about that, ladies? A man who reads instructions, eh? And I ask for directions, but sorry, my dears, this hunk of a man is taken. Right, let's see here. Thank you for being of a buying to the Christmas Lights Interactive. Good grief, what kind of language did they translate this from? Klingon? Before removing the taking lights out from the inner box, importantly to the previous... Yeah, blah, 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 blah. We can skip that part. Right. Trail lights around tree to desired design with carefulness not to pull wire tighter. Okay, I think we're good. I think we can skip the rest of those instructions, thank you very much. But you know what would make this wonderful scene here at the FBY Studios even better before we have the grand switch on of the lights? Some more Christmas music on 93.5 The FBY. Welcome back to the cavernous FBY studio. I've decided that we should really make a meal out of turning the lights on, so I've invited a few special guests that I'm very excited about. First and foremost, the entire production crew here at the FBY, because they put up with a lot around here, let me tell you. They help me put together On This Day in Rock History every day. They calm me down when I'm on one of my ragers. They even sneak beer in for me once in a while. But don't tell the FCC about that one, okay? So the production crew is going to be here fresh from their ugly sweater Christmas party, and, well, I'm very excited about this. A friend from my childhood that I haven't seen in years is going to drop by. Do you know who that is? Frosty the Snowman. He and I go way, way back to when I was a kid. I made a snowman, and I put an old silk hat I found on his head, and he came alive, and we had all sorts of adventures. It's been so long since I've seen him, it'll really be special. And then we have the guest of honour, fresh from his deliveries last night, the big man himself, Santa Claus is coming to town. Our town. This is really going to be a fantastic time here today on 93.5 The FBY, and I'm glad that you came too, dearest listener. And to reward your loyalty, here's some more amazing Christmas music on 93.5 The FBY. 93.5 The FBY. Happy Christmas Day, and I hope you're having a wonderful time. I hope you're spending time with your friends and family, and if you are, I hope you're being safe about it. If you're not able to spend time with your friends and family this Christmas, I hope that you're able to call them or Zoom them and spend some quality time that way. I know it's not perfect, but it's the extent of all that we've got, so let's stick together and show COVID who's boss around here. But just remember, 93.5 The FBY is here all day and all night with quality entertainment, in addition to me. I'm the FBY's Doctor of Rock, Spike Nesmith, and I'm putting together a little party. Face masks and social distancing are requirements. If you weren't listening in the last hour, I've got a brand new Christmas tree and an amazing set of lights, and we're going to make a big deal out of the grand switch on as soon as everyone gets here. My production crew are coming, Santa Claus is coming to town, and my childhood friend Frosty the Snowman's going to make an appearance. And of course, you, dearest listener, you're invited to our little festive soiree as well. So grab a drink, get yourself something to eat, and join us for Christmas Day on 93.5 The FBY. Happy Christmas, I'm Spike Nesmith, the Doctor of Rock on 93.5 The FBY, and I am so glad you're here at our little holiday party. He's here, that's got to be Santa, it's got to be him. Santa, how are you?
Ho, ho, ho. Spike, how's my good little boy been?
Oh, I've been good, Santa. I've been very good.
I know you have. And here's a present for you.
Santa, thank you. I'm going to put it under the tree right now.
And do you have a present for Santa Claus?
Oh, yes, I do, in fact. It is right here.
A Darth Vader cup with pens in it.
Yeah, it's for keeping pens.
And look inside. It's dusty. And there's a spider.
Oh, well, it's not just a spider. It's a pet spider.
It's dead.
It's a low-maintenance pet spider. I mean, really, it's all the fun of owning a spider with all the advantages of not having to feed it and clear away webs all the time.
I think it's time we heard more music.
Would you like to throw it back to the rock block, radio style?
I'm Santa Claus on 93.5 the FBY, and now it's time for more of the greatest music ever produced.
I didn't know you were a rock fan, Santa.
Remind me to show you my AC/DC butt tattoo.
It's almost party time here at 93.5 the FBY, and we have finger foods, we have drinks, but don't mention that to the FCC that we've got drinks in here. And we have you, dearest listener. Santa's here enjoying his gift of a Darth Vader cup with a dead spider in it. The production crew are all here, and we're just waiting for an old friend of mine to turn up before we get cracking and do the big turn on. Not that sort of turn on, you filthy beasts. When we turn on the fancy lights that I bought cheap off eBay, and we lock arms and sing Christmas carols, all dewy-eyed like. So before my guest gets here, I suppose I have the time to tell you about the new year on 93.5 the FBY. John Boy and Billy are back in 2021, of course, and Evan will be here to take you through lunch. Has Evan been a good boy this year, Santa?
Yes, he's a very good boy.
And then Sean Pugh will have the, now hold on just a second here. Has Sean Pugh been good this year, Santa?
Let me put it this way. I had to have help putting all the coal in his stocking.
Bloody Nora. Sean's really been bad this year. Well, Sean will have the 420 ticket pass on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, passing tickets to the Upshur Cinema 6 to you. And then, of course, Alice Cooper at 7, Monday to Saturday. It's a full menu on 93.5 the FBY in the new year, so stick with us. We've got more shenanigans and some tomfoolery on the way here at 93.5 the FBY, not to mention Frosty the Snowman, who I'm reliably informed is on the way. More music? Oh, I do think so. Here we are, Christmas Day on 93.5 the FBY, and you're invited to our little party. The production crew are here, Santa is here, and you're here, dearest listener. All that's missing is... oh my goodness, that conveniently timed knock can only mean one thing. Frosty's here! Frosty! You haven't changed a bit! The scarf, the hat, the button nose, the eyes made out of coal.
Yeah, but you changed though, didn't you? You got fatter and uglier.
Yeah, great joke, Frosty. Come on in, you know Santa, and this is my crew.
Oh yeah, where's the beer?
Well, it's in the cooler.
Any hot chicks coming today? I ask because that broad over there with the glasses is a last resort two-bagger.
Last resort two-bagger?
You know, 2 bags. One for her and one for me in case hers falls off.
Frosty, that's a terrible thing to say. Apologize to Deborah right now. Listeners, I am so sorry about that. Frosty is way out of line. Let's have some more music. Please, let's have some more music. It's 93.5 the FBY. We're turning on the lights next. Stick with us. It's 93.5 the FBY, and I am the Doctor of Rock, Spike Nesmith.
Doctor of crap, more like it.
Thank you. That's my childhood pal Frosty the Snowman, who's turned out to be a bit of a rude jerk, quite frankly. I mean, we don't have to worry about the FCC discovering that we had beer on the premises because he drank it all. Santa's in here too. He's a lot less objectionable, along with my skilled FBY production crew, who I've dragged away from their friends and families in order to see me switching on a fancy set of lights. Who wouldn't want to be dragged away from their friends and families for that, dear listener? Speaking of, you should see these lights that we have on the tree here at the cavernous WFBY studio complex. They're really fancy, and you can program them to do all sorts of different things, including flash in time to music. I can't wait to see what they look like when we put on the Immigrant Song. It's going to be so cool. We're getting close to the time to switch them on. Once everyone's eaten, here's a quick reminder for you. Listen, just between you and me, right? You know this, and I know this, but sometimes it needs to be said. You're never alone with the radio. Whether you're listening to our silly party on the FBY, or if you were listening to another station, on behalf of all radio presenters in the area, we are glad and privileged to have your ears today, and we hope that you'll find something you love like the FBY and stick with us through the whole year. So hang about, the lights are being switched on with great fanfare next on 93.5 the FBY. It's 93.5 the FBY, and I'm Spike Nesmith, otherwise known as the Doctor of Rock, and it's my pleasure to present to you the FBY Christmas tree for 2020. But first, a brief history of the Christmas tree. Originating in Germany, the custom was developed in medieval Livonia and in early modern Germany, where German Protestant Christians brought decorated trees into their homes. It acquired popularity beyond the Lutheran heights of Germany and the Baltic countries during the second half of the 19th century, at first among the upper classes. All right. Point taken. Let's get to the lights. Too many hard words in that thing anyway. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the lights.
Very nice.
There it is, folks. A beautiful tree that I got off a bloke called Dodgy Dave, who was selling them off the back of a freight truck that was supposed to be shipping Preparation H single-use wipes, and a beautiful set of Christmas lights that... A beautiful set of Christmas lights that are currently exploding and setting fire to my beautiful Christmas tree. It's on fire! The Christmas tree's on fire!
Nice tree there, Spanky. It really has a glow.
Cram it, Frosty. Someone get a fire extinguisher. My present from Santa is burning.
Ho, ho, ho. It certainly is. I got you a box of fire starters.
Fire starters? Frosty, what in the world are you doing?
I'm lighting my cigarette. Hey, what's going on? My nose fell off. Now my eyes have fallen off. What's going on?
Frosty, you're melting. Step back from the fire. I think, dearest listener, we need to let you hear more music while we deal with the tree. You're listening to the chaos that is 93.5 the FBY. The dear ladies and gentlemen of 93.5 the FBY, I feel that I owe you an apology. I had invited my production crew, Santa Claus, Frosty the Snowman, and you, my dearest listeners, to the annual FBY holiday party, and as you probably heard last hour, it all turned into a bit of a disaster. The lights popped, the tree caught fire, Frosty melted, and everyone ran out in a panic. Hopefully you're still with us, dear friend, on the FBY this afternoon, and hopefully you've been enjoying the music. Well, I feel I should tell you that everybody is safe. The tree was extinguished, and I've learned my lesson when it comes to buying cheap tat instead of quality products. I've sent the production crew home. Frosty is, well, a puddle, and Santa has taken the silk hat that made Frosty alive. He said something about how next time it snows, he's going to make a Snow Tuesday weld. Not quite sure I understand that reference, but I say we round out the afternoon with some music. It's Spike Nesmith, the Doctor of Rock, on 93.5 the FBY. Happy Christmas Day.